Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking love and marriage Huntsville. Y'all know why y'all here. Anything I say is alleged, and in my very personal opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. The Copyright Act is in my description box. And lastly, this is not personal. This is not personal. This is not personal. So there are 3 clips that we got to talk about ahead of tonight's episode because they just dropped them blah, 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 blah. Sorry. I'm in Kendrick Lamar mode because these people, man. We need to talk about all 3, right? So, the clip that I saw Carlos King posted, and for whatever reason, Letitia liked the post, even though it was this scene with Mel and Kimmy that we're going to get to in a moment, and he's talking about, to reheat your Thanksgiving leftovers and tune into Love and Marriage Huntsville tonight. And I'm like, anyways, so the scene is Mel and Kimmy. They look like they're at a gym or class of some sort. And basically, Mel's trying to get the tea on what happened with Maurice's DUI. And she's trying to ask questions to Kimmy. Kimmy's not really giving Mel anything. And Mel's like, okay, is what it's saying is true in the, in the documents that, he got arrested or the official booking time was at noon, was during the day, the next day. And Kimmy's like, you can't, believe everything you hear, but then also said that everything's in the court documents. And then they, go over to a confessional scene in which Mel is basically talking about how the cast has all this stuff to say when it's someone else's business, in particular, the last 9 seasons, her and Martell. They had all the commentary, all the opinions, all the things to say when it pertained to them, but then when the spotlight's on them, they have nothing to say. And they want to try to act coy. And they want to try to, diminish the situation. They want to try to minimize it, right? Because anything that potentially makes them look bad or make them look silly, they want to shy away from that. They only want you to be the one that looks bad. They want you the one to be the one that gets dragged. They don't want to be the one to get dragged. It's everyone else's fault but theirs, but it is free game to always insert Mel and Tell in everything, right? Even though they've been divorced almost 5 years, even though Mel and Martell aren't even supposed to be in contact with each other. So it was weird behavior from Kimmy, right? But why are we surprised? It seems there's mixed reviews in the comments. Some people are trying to, talk crazy about Mel and this and that, but the people who have sound mind, who've seen the show for 9 seasons is it was okay for everybody else to hide behind Mel and Tell stuff. And when the spotlight's on them, they don't want to say anything. And then other people are trying to defend it. Well, they didn't put their business out there. Well, the DUI, it's public record. And the irony of it all, because Funky DINEVA was the one that ran to his YouTube to completely tell a different narrative that was in the actual receipts. And remember, he got on his platform and said, per Maurice, that there was nobody available to enter his DUI in the system until the next day, you guys. Stop the madness, you guys. Please stop the madness. Please, right? Please stop it. Remember, he said that the DUI occurred late last night, the night before, and that the booking time of 12:15 or 12:20 was not accurate in the afternoon because they didn't have anybody that was available to work that could get there in time, and they were short-staffed. As if that makes it any better, you guys. As if that makes it any better. The problem is, regardless of the outcome of everything, Maurice did get a DUI. And he was under some influence, and that did happen. There is record of that happening, right? And nonetheless, I don't understand Kimmy's angle here. I don't understand what she thinks she's trying to do. But that's that with that scene. Another scene that took place is Martell is asking, Destiny if she invited Mel, and he's like, well, how come you didn't invite the person who has the most drama with everybody? And again, Martell, what are you talking about? You're not filming with Mel this season, so how does she have the most drama with everyone if you don't even know what's going on with her? And I hate that the show continues to push this narrative when Mel has barely interacted with this cast outside of this girls' trip. So what drama does she have? The only drama she really has is with Destiny, if we're keeping it a buck. That's really her only drama. Her and Tisha don't currently have any drama. There's no drama with her and Kimmy. There's no drama with, Ken and Trisha, and Stormy quit the show. So again, what drama? What are you talking about? So then Destiny was like, oh, she was invited or whatever else. And then Martell says, oh, it's 50%. All of us over here, we've been arrested. Right? And so then Nell was like, well, that's how we should split the teams between the pros and cons. And then they're trying to clarify it. Well, just because we said we got arrested doesn't mean we've been to jail. And it's like, really? As if one is better than the other, right? As if getting put in handcuffs by the police is a badge of honor just because you didn't stay in the booking cell that long, right? Like, there's no part of being arrested or being in jail for any extended period of time that is to be celebrated, you guys. Can you make it make sense? So that was that scene before they got into the field day stuff. And for whatever reason, Destiny's the referee, which makes no sense because there is no neutral bone in her body. So there's that. So then the other clip I wanted to get to is also in regards to this field day scene where it looks like they may have did their little activity or whatever, and everybody's sitting down in, this little, picnic tent area, if you will, drinking water, everything else. And Martell is, basically mad at, MARSAU about leaving a comment about, the Revenge P case. And Martell's trying to clarify and say it wasn't this, it wasn't a video, it wasn't this, and blah, 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 blah. And MARSAU was like, listen, I'm reacting to the information I was provided. That was the statement that I made. And then here comes Destiny chiming in. Well, Martell just told you that that's not true. So what do you say now? And then MARSAU was like, well, I don't know if I believe Martell. And then the scene cuts, you guys. And it's like, Destiny. And it's interesting how hard they're trying to diminish this Revenge P case. As if we do not have an upcoming date coming up this December. And you're trying to make it seem like it's a figment of people's imagination, that the arrest was, completely and utterly erroneous and shouldn't have happened and all of these things. If there was nothing that happened that was illegal or breaking the law or out of order, Martell would not be arrested, you guys. Martell, who appealed his own conviction because he didn't like that he could not be in contact with Mel anymore, is now on another case that's going to be extended for this, that starts in December. Can you make it make sense? But it's the audacity of Martell to try to now be mad at the cast when you're the one who was held accountable. Where's Mel's arrest? Where was Mel arrested at and charged and convicted? Right? For those of you that like to say Mel and Tell are the same person, right? Where is Mel's conviction? Where is Mel's arrest, you guys? What did Mel do that was so heinous and problematic and everything else? When it is Martell that has the no contact order that has recently been escalated to no direct or indirect contact as well. But it's just funny, like I said, the double standards are pretty astounding. But I don't know MARSAU's angle here on why all of a sudden he doesn't want to believe Martell, and if it has anything really to do with this case at all. Or if it's because he knows that Martell is on an island with Mel no longer filming with him, and he's trying to hedge his bets on basically moving forward with Mel. It is going to be better for him long term regarding the future of the show. and that Martell's on borrowed time, essentially. Since he doesn't have Mel to film with anymore, he can talk about her as much as he wants to, but she doesn't talk about him. But yet, for whatever reason, whenever people film scenes with Mel, they like to bring up Martell. When she doesn't want to talk about him outside of the case, outside of his arrest, she is not wanted to discuss him. And people keep bringing him up or bringing up when they were married, and it makes zero sense. It's giving you are just throwing anything at the wall to see what sticks to avoid discussing yourselves. But I think MARSAU sees the writing on the wall that if Martell is backed against the wall, that means everybody else is going to be up for grabs as far as who he's going to attack next. And essentially, he is trying to get in front of it, is what my takeaway is. So there is that. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.